then I'll do a general reading for everybody in the tier as well. So if that's something you're interested in, the link will be down below. So I'll be referencing my iPad, just kind of looking at it as we speak. And to start off the video, I have to start with Blake Lively. I think that Blake stole the show. I really do. I think that the Kardashians are very over the top, and everything is very well thought out and planned for a very long time. With Kylie, we'll get to all of that. She did the look she did to support Virgil, pay tribute to Rachel and Off-White. And, there was a reason that she wore what she wore. So here is an article from Us Weekly. I'll start with Blake. As you can see, it almost looked like it mirrored. She had the off-the-shoulder moment, where it's, bare shoulder and just a sweetheart neckline. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Shows off her gorgeous décolleté, and the way that it just curves around her curves, hugs her curves. That's what I meant to say. I really like the bedazzled draping earrings. I think I would have rather loved a more simple earring though, because the dress was so over the top and stunning. I think it was the look of the night. So I think a little more like played down, less poppy jewelry would have been better, but who am I, guys? Like, honestly, she's Blake Lively, and the people that are dressing these celebrities know what they're doing. I'm just some random girl on the internet that is judging the looks. Then we have, let me just say, Blake's dress was so cool. Her dress was so cool because it looked just like, a beige, like a mirrored abstract dress, and was gorgeous all on its own, just being that. But then she had her assistants start kind of moving the dress around, maneuvering it, and then all of a sudden out comes the other side of the dress, which featured like a gorgeous turquoise moment. It was like the dress had two sides, so depending on what side she was looked and photographed on, the dress looked different. But yeah, she is just so stunning and classic that you could look gorgeous in literally anything. I don't think there's been a Met that she's gone to that she hasn't nailed yet. And then we move on to Miss Kim Kardashian West. And of course, there's a lot of controversy surrounding Kim's dress. And people are upset because Kim stated that she lost 16 pounds in 3 weeks. And kind of went on a very strict no carb diet to be able to fit into the dress. And a lot of people are saying, like Bethany from Real Housewives went on saying that it's very toxic and she should be ashamed of herself. And there were other celebrities that came out on Twitter as well, saying that it just gives off the wrong image to young women that follow her, saying, that you shouldn't have to go on these crash diets in order to fit into a dress, and how vague, things like that. And I totally get that perspective. I do agree that she literally dyed her hair that bleach blonde color overnight. She said it took like 14 hours because her hair was black essentially, and she went to blonde, and that's very damaging, very risky, even if you're using things like Oliplex, and she has the best of the best people working on her, right? They know what they're doing, but regardless, when you're bleaching that much, it's going to cause damage to the hair. So she said that she'll be leaving her hair blonde for a while, and I love a blonde Kim. That works for me because now I can do more Kim K role plays, and I am totally into the blonde. And you know, I have no problem playing blonde Kim. No issue with that whatsoever. So be on the lookout for more Kim K does ASMR on my channel. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts on that situation with Kim, and what do you think? Was it too, doing too much to get a moment for Met? The dress is gorgeous and she looks beautiful as always, you know. For them to get her that light blonde, look how light that is. It took me, in order to keep my hair healthy and not have it, crumble off of my head, it took me a year to get this light. We did it in steps. Because I've been brunette, I've had black hair, I've had burgundy, I've had red, I've had every color. So we had to get past all of those barriers to get this light. But anyway, enough about me. This isn't about me. This is about the Met, and your girl definitely was at no Met. So, next is Miss Nicki Minaj. In all of her glory, the beautiful queen that she is. Let me zoom in on her. So it looks like she's got some blue contacts in, which I think is really complimentary. I think it looks really nice. See that she has those rhinestones all over her body and her face, and some people were saying it was too much and that it was distracting. I think it's really cool, and I imagine it looked really nice on a red carpet, just kind of glimmering, everything just glimmering. The hats, the leather hats moment, with I don't know what that is around it. I don't know if I love that. And then there's this humongous belt. You can see the oversized belt there. Then just feather moments and stuff, all black outfit. It's giving over the top. I think she could have been a little more dressy, a little more, I don't know. I don't know if leather was the moment, do you know? Don't get me wrong, there's a moment for leather, but I don't know if it was this Met. Because I'll tell you the theme, it was, I just moved the mic down a little bit. The theme was gilded glamour, so, she definitely had the gilded part. The glamour, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. Now, Miss Kendall Jenner slayed. I think this was her best red carpet moment ever. I think she looked absolutely just stunning. I think the dress was stunning, and again, all of these people are stunning, right? They're all beautiful people. But I really, really, really enjoyed her look. Okay, another one that's slayed, slay, is She looks absolutely amazing. Miss Khloe Kardashian, this was her first Met Gala appearance. Her first Met Gala appearance for Miss Khloe. I think she looked beautiful. I think she is living her best life right now. I think that she feels most confident in herself. I mean, I'm not her. What the hell am I to say? I'm just saying what I've observed. She seems very happy and confident. I know she recently just got a nose job, and she said she was very insecure about her nose, so you can kind of tell a different confidence within Khloe when she walks recently and when she is in front of the paparazzi and things, so good for her. Let's see. In terms of her dress, it was very simple and classic. It wasn't anything over the top or like show-stopping or that people are going to talk about forever, but it did look very pretty and she looked very good. Miss Kylie, the word I wrote was yuck. I'm sorry. I wasn't living, I just wasn't, and I don't know, it's like if I'm gonna see Kylie in a wedding dress, I want it to be like when she's getting married, you know? People were saying like Kylie married to Met. This was her first year coming back to Met in 2 years. She hasn't been in 2 years. And this was a tribute to Virgil. And she went all out. And she said she kind of knew that people would not love the look. But she said she didn't care what people thought because it was a tribute look. I could have done without the backwards cap, the hat with like the veil. I'll put a photo over here. When she took that off, I thought it was like it changed the look for me, and I loved it without all that. I thought that was just a little much, but yeah, that's my thoughts. One of the worst dresses of the night, and I think I'll leave it at this. Kourtney. Let me put down my note for a second here. Babe. Kourtney Kardashian. What were you thinking? This was your first Met appearance. Baby girl. I know we're doing the whole like couples grungy Megan Fox like deal. I get it, okay? I get it. We're trying to like stretch this as long as we can with this like grungy moment with your boo, with your fiance, with your husband, whatever he is at this point. I can't keep up. And there's been some really cute moments. Really cute. She's coming into herself, and some people are like, oh, you shouldn't change for a man. I agree. But if she's happy, and if he brought out a different side to her that was always there, but she was kind of scared to let, like, out. that she had some kind of like a cast wrapped around her back and belly. That's what it looked like to me. It just was not flattering. I didn't get the vibe. I didn't get any of it. I didn't like it. And for that to be your first Met, it's like, you're gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. There were so many moments that you could have pulled off, giving crunch still, and you could have served it on a platter. Okay, but this was not it. My humble opinion. I trust and believe that I've had my moments where I look at photos and I'm like, Lord, what? Why did I buy? Why did I think that looked cute? I'm no fashion icon. It's just my opinion. Just having fun with it. It's not that serious. And lastly, to end our video is Miss Billie Eilish. Now, again, Gilded Glamour was the theme, and Billie was definitely on theme. It was giving grunge. It was a Gucci dress. Billie. And it was very Billie. I feel like she kind of stays on theme for herself, and she definitely put a twist on Gilded Glamour grunge. So while it wasn't something I would ever wear, it wasn't my favorite outfit per se, she pulled it off and she made it look good, and it was very on theme for Miss Billie. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. I hope that you enjoyed. I love doing videos like this. I absolutely love doing videos where we can kind of just talk about the different outfits and talk about the tea. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I did a hot topic like style video where I go over hot topics in the celeb news, going in and out of a whisper. So there's little moments of silence